Hello?
What's up? I'm in
Okay, I
my
think we
house
got,
and this shit should be working this time.
yeah, last time we had some Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah. I tried to pull it down and that white X is like right there too. And I haven't had this 13 that long, so this is like a new interface for me and stuff. So
Okay, great. I'm happy you came back. What's your name, babe?
my name's Mike.
Mike from
Yeah.
where?
I live in Kalamazoo, which is
Where?
like it's Kalamazoo, Michigan. So like if you were gonna go to Detroit, we're like halfway down I-94 if you're gonna drive to Detroit from Chicago.
Okay. Mike, how old are you?
I'm 43.
43. You have any kids?
Nope, zero.
No kids. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
It was July 26th, so I'm a Leo.
A Leo. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
No, your birthday didn't come yet. Oh yeah,
No,
we're August. Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. We're
No,
I'm trying to keep up with
summer's cruising, that's for sure.
with this life. What do you do for a living, Mike?
I am a realtor.
A realtor. So,
Yeah.
Mike, I gotta ask, how did you discover my show?
I don't know. I figured you were going to ask me that, and I don't know if it just came up because I followed some Kevin Samuel stuff and I don't know if that was just maybe like you're in that algorithm stuff, but I don't really know.
Let's continue. All right, Mike in Michigan, 43, no kids, a Leo, realtor. Let's do it. What kind of woman you looking for, baby?
Man, I want someone who, ultimately I would like to find somebody that I could marry. Dating, yeah, it's fine. Because you got to date to like get married. But I'd like to find somebody whose, ultimate goal is to get married or at least be a long-term relationship if they're not really married. I'm getting kind of old, so I don't know about kids, but I'd like to still have kids maybe. Let's see what else. I'm a vegetarian, and I thought about this. Like, I mean, you can eat meat, but it's like, if two vegetarians are living together, that's a much easier situation. But that's not like a deal killer or anything like that.
Okay.
Let's see what else. I decided to like stop drinking alcohol at all like about 6 months ago. So again, like if you like to drink, that's fine. But like if you don't like drinking, that's fine too. Like if you're looking for a guy that doesn't want to drink, I don't know if I'm gonna start drinking again.
So when did you stop drinking?
When did I stop? Like basically right after Michigan State beat Pitt back in December. Like me and a friend were drinking. I just had a terrible hangover the next morning. I was just like, I'm done, dude. I'm too old.
What year was that?
This is just December 30th, like this year.
Oh, you just gave up drinking.
Okay. Yeah. So it's about 6 months, 7 months in,
Okay.
And it's not like I was like an alkie or something like that, but you drink beers, and I'm in a beer town. It's like 9 million beers get made here and shit, So it's just that's the culture around here. So I'm just trying to put that down because it's just the older you get, the more that wears on you,
Okay. What's some deal breakers for you?
Man, I need someone who's like gonna be honest and authentic and stuff like that. So I mean, if you're just trying to play the field or something, fair enough. But don't put me in on there and that stuff. I really want to find somebody who wants to build something positive long term. And I don't know, just at 43, but if I could live to be 93, it'd be nice to have like a 50th wedding anniversary still or something. I've never been married, no divorces or anything, but it's been hard finding the right person, but also it's not just other people, it's also me too. So
now, Mike, I gotta ask because my show is predominantly African Americans.
Yeah.
Do you want to date a black person?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I'll let you guys know too. Like 10 years ago, I had an ex who was black. She got pregnant, but it was an ectopic pregnancy. So I'd have a mixed race kid right now who'd be like 10 years old if it wasn't for that. Because we would have had him or her or whoever, But yeah, so it doesn't have to be somebody black, but I find myself attracted to black women though, for sure. Okay. And it's not just a thing. It's, it's real.
Okay. So let's get into that. What kind of, like, does the woman have to look a certain way?
No, I don't think she has to necessarily look a certain way. I certainly want to be attracted to her, It might sound vain, but we all want someone who other people find attractive too. So it doesn't have to be a knockout or anything like that. But I want someone who would be generally considered to be attractive, But I think anybody wants that, right?
Right. Okay. Does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
No, I'm okay with that. I'm not, you know, the income thing isn't big because I've heard a lot of people talk about the income stuff. Like, I'm more worried, like, do you have like 60 racks in debt, you know, or do you not know how to budget or, you know, things like that, you know, like you don't necessarily have to make the money, but, you know, like if you don't understand how to apply it and stuff like that, that's going to be friction for sure, you know? And it's probably already been friction in your life if you don't know how to manage money. You're probably already behind the eight ball and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, I don't necessarily want you to be debt ridden and all that type of stuff, but you don't have to be out there, you know, making a ton of money, you know. I think I've got enough for us to be okay, you know. They talk about six figures. I'm not like that on a consistent basis, you know, but you know, I do hit sixes in certain years and then high fives in others and then like, you know, so it varies because it's real estate and it's cyclical and things like that, but I try to store my money up. I don't try to piss it away. I don't try to like need next month's money to pay this month's bill or something like that.
Okay, we got you. So Mike in Michigan, does the woman gotta be in how you say it, Kalamazoo?
Yeah, Kalamazoo. Yeah.
Does she have to be in Kalamazoo, Michigan?
Man, it'd be a real small market because it's not a lot of people here, you know. But you know, if you're a few hours away, that'd be great. I want like the spontaneity and the intimacy and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, if you live in Miami, I mean, yeah, we can talk on the video phone, but like we can't touch each other very easily. You know, it takes money and time to do that. So if you could have the spontaneity and like the, you know, the kind of just intimate romantic type of thing that you can have from somebody who's close to you, you know, that I would like that. Yeah. I mean,
Like,
yeah, that's what I would prefer, you know, for sure.
okay. So this is Mike. So if she's not there, she has to be willing to relocate, or would you relocate, or your business is there?
I consider relocating. It all depends, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, that's the type of job where you can, you know, if you know your contracts and stuff like that, you can learn an area. You know, it's just about how you work as a person, not about, you know, whether you know this street or that street, or if somebody died in that house or something like that. You know.
Mm.
You're like,
that was a realtor moment. We don't be thinking about people that died in houses.
I know we get dark.
Oh God, Mike, you said the woman can't have kids already, correct?
I mean, I would prefer not. You know, I would like someone who's looking to like start their own family, not necessarily find somebody else to kind of slide into theirs. It's not a deal killer, you know, like if the husband died or something, or if it was just an awful situation, that's understandable, you know. But yeah, I would like it, you know, because I'm in the stage of like find somebody, then have a family. It'd be nice to find someone who's on that same kind of path, because I think the two of us would feel more enriched together doing that, I guess, is a way to put it.
Okay. All right. So Mike, you gotta give us the Kendra cam. You gotta stand up where we see your full body.
I got you. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull the. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I weigh about $190, something like that.
We can't, like, all we see is your shirt. So you gotta pick the phone up maybe and put it on top of your head if we can't see your full body.
Maybe I can do that.
Oh, the Wi-Fi. Okay.
Ooh, what did I just do there? Oh, I put the thumb over the camera.
Yeah, you put your thumb over. Okay, now we can see you. Go back to the top. Ooh, child. Mike, child.
Yeah, I'm not good with these types of like credit card shots or whatever.
Okay. You ain't got no socks on, Mike?
No. Why not? Why? It's like 85 degrees outside.
No, it's not good. So Mike, what was your last relationship?
That was the girl I had the ectopic pregnancy with, so that was like 10 years ago.
That was your last relationship?
Yeah. I tried to.
Why do you feel like you've been single for 10 years, Mike? What's wrong with you?
I tried to rebound after that, and it took a few years to get rebounded after that, for real. Because it was not. She just left me after like 3 years, like ghosted me, just abandoned. Like, I don't know, I didn't hear anything from her. I tried to, you know, keep reaching her, and she just disappeared. So it took a couple of years for me to like get over that. But then when I was doing that, I was just starting as a realtor in 2015, and the women I was dating right then, like, one really thought like me starting the new career and stuff was a big red flag, and another one, you know, we did a couple things, and then all of a sudden she just found some other dude and just kind of like, you know, just started going off with him. So I just kind of looked at that and was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm starting the career, and I was like, I'll just focus in, I'll just start doing deals, I'll just get established. So a couple years goes by, and I'm kind of just like, you know, trying to just get my own stuff together on the career side. And then 2019 was really, really good. And then we had COVID, which is just that shuts down, you know, any going out and stuff like that. And time is kind of flying by in that. I have a neighbor like a couple of doors down, and she moved in like a month and or no, a year and a half ago, something like that. And we were talking and stuff like that. But I don't know, she was going through a divorce where she was breaking up with her husband. She railed on him every time we talked, stuff like that. I don't know if I waited too long to really tell her how I felt about her, because I was just trying to give her space, because she just kept bashing her ex, bashing her ex, bashing her ex. But after that happened, she like just started dating some other dude, and like it was like, hey, came over to me like I was her friend. Like I got straight up like I was like a buddy of hers, and I was like, okay, I did something super duper wrong. So yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you this, I've had a hard time loving myself. I'll be real. That's probably like the root cause. That's probably like a root cause for a lot of us. You know.
So now you feel
I'm
like
trying,
now do you feel like you love yourself?
getting there.
You're
Getting there.
So
Yeah.
I gotta ask you this question. You don't have to answer. When's the last time you had sex?
Man, I mean, it's been a few years. I've turned down a couple of situations because it just, you know, if I'm not really talking about dating you or, you know, something like that, it's like, I don't know, because the one night stand stuff is not fun. I don't know, maybe some people think it is, but it's some of that fallout's not fun. Like when you're like the side of the one night stand that wanted to kind of keep going and it doesn't, then that's not a fun situation necessarily. So, you know, I've kind of just grown out of doing that, and I'd rather just, you know, be intimate with somebody who wants to just be intimate with me and all that type of stuff.
Okay.
So
They want
it's
you to
not.
brush your hair forward. Do you have a brush close by? You know, black
Oh,
folks always worry about hair, child.
I'm
They
sorry.
want you to put it forward.
At least this is on my head still. Most of it's falling out and shit. Look.
He said at least it's on his head still. Shots fired.
It looks better in real life, I'll tell you that.
So it's better in real life, honey. All right, Mike. So we kind of got to why you think you're single, I think. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Because when I find somebody, I'm going to be dedicated to her. I want one marriage. I want it to be a happy marriage. I want us to love each other. I want like a happy household. I really, really do. So I think that's the biggest thing. I'm willing to, you know, do everything ethical to make that happen. You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, Mike, what's the age range you want to date? You're 43.
Yeah, you know, late 20s, I guess would be all right. But like, you know, it just depends on mindset, because that's getting kind of almost in another generation almost when you get that far away, because that's like 15 years or so. But you know, if you were like I don't know, I guess a worldly late 20s, that would be considerable. And you know, I would be willing to date somebody older than me, maybe up to like 50.
So what's that age range, Mike?
Yeah, I don't know, like 28 to 50, I guess.
You go 28 to 50.
Yeah.
Well, you want children, you said, right?
Yeah. So yeah, obviously you kind of got to be of children-bearing age, you know, right? Or want to be of children-bearing age.
Okay.
So it's probably, I mean, and ideally, like, I don't know, maybe like 6 years younger than me would be really good. Like mid-30s, maybe late 30s is probably like a really good fit.
Okay.
You know, but that when you say it, I don't want to box myself in or anything like that.
I got you. You want to be open to love regardless of the age.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Mike in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah. Same high school as
hello?
Jeter.
My bad.
Oh.
Say again?
Yeah. Oh no, I said I went to the same high school as Derek Jeter.
Oh, you did? Were you guys friends?
No. His sister and I are the same age, but he was like 5 years older than us. But yeah, that's one of our claims to fame. So
that's one of his. Okay, we got you, Mike. 43, no kids, a Leo, realtor who'll date 28 to 50. And do you welcome all ethnicities? Do you have an ethnicity preference?
Nah, it's whatever. I'm not. There's no like type or anything like that, or race or anything that I'm like, oh, I want that or I don't want that. I'm kind of just open.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Mike, let's give the Instagram name. Your Instagram name is, it's long.
Oh, it's a sentence or a question. It's like, wait, is that Mike Hussar? So just
Wait.
spell it all out like you would. Yeah, just no spaces though. But Wait Is That Mike Hussard.
Yeah. So it's Wait Is That Mike Hussard, which is WAITHATMikehussar.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate you having me on. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming back.
I like watching the show too, for sure.
Thank you so much. You definitely can talk, Mike.
That.
Thank you for coming on the show,
baby.
go.
Thank you so much.
No problem.